Respected friends, welcome, salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, wishes, and prayers. May our sessions become fruitful for both of us. Like every day, the seven things. Seventh one, Prashna Upanishad. Second, Prashna, chanting, learning, and seeing the meaning. Sixth program, Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Shatatama, Kachit Sarga, Rajaniti Dharmas. The laws and rules and regulations of effective administration directly from the mouth of Lord Rama himself. So it is authentic. He has ruled for 10,000, 11,000 years effectively the kingdom without even a single failure or complaint. So therefore his knowledge must be taken as authentic. The fifth program, Bhagavad Gita, DAIVI SMPADA, divine Sampada of great divine qualities or values at the mind intellect level and practical level. Before that, Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam. Before that, Sahana Bhavatu. Before that, our Sankalpa Prarthana. सबसे पहले 5 minutes of common sense thought as we do it every day. Today's common sense thought is, देखो, we have 5 faculties precisely. Sharira, Pranas, Indriyas, Mana, Buddhi, and और एक ऐड करो ego. 6. Each of them have these respective fields of bhoga or experience. Okay. For the Sharira, what body wants is laziness and sleep because it's made out of dravyam. Body ka nidra, alasya, pramada, jadata, indolence, laziness, lethargy, all these are qualities of शरीर शरीर को उसमें मजा आता है. It doesn't want to move only. For the pranamaya kosha, the vital air sheath, hunger and thirst are the bhoga for it. Pranasya dharmau ashana pipasya. Okay. Second, third one, for the indriyas, the vishayas are shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha respectively. That goes without saying. The bhogya vastus, the objects of enjoyment and entertainment. 3. Fourth, the mind. For the mind, the entertainment is avara garti. Technically, it's called as manorajya, in which it does variety of sankalpa vikalpas, emotions, imaginations, thinking about things, beings, then getting aversion or attachment, remembering the past experiences, projecting for the future. None of these are meaningful, but मन को इसमें मजा आता है. That is a bhoga kshetra for mind, field of experience. Fourth or fifth one is intellect. Sharira, prana, indriya, mano. 4 हो गया ना. Fifth one is buddhi. For the buddhi, the bhoga is, if it is active, go on gathering the information without thinking whether it is required or not. बस जानना है, बस पड़ोसी के घर क्या हो रहा है, उसके ज़िंदगी में क्या हो रहा है, इधर क्या हो रहा है, दूसरे देश में क्या हो रहा है, पॉलिटिक्स में क्या हो रहा है, उसे और कोई मतलब ही नहीं अपने ज़िंदगी का. लेकिन इंटेलेक्ट वांट्स टू नो that is its itching, the field of its enjoyment, entertainment, involvement. Ego is there, the sixth one we have. Entertainment to ego is when others love me, even though I'm stupid fellow, when they respect me, even though I'm good for nothing, even though they value me, I want them to value, even though I'm useless. ये ego का entertainment. They should love me, respect me, value me, give importance. Six equipments, six bhogas. Now remember these three, four things. Careful. First, to the bhogas of these upadhis, there is no limit, there is no end, there is no full stop. By themselves. Point one. Point two. While pulling us into these involvement or entertainments, we are forced to do all unwanted things, should not be done things. Three. Because of that, as a result, we get lot of miseries, lot of dukkha, lot of the narakati. Fourth is what? When we live only in this way of life, we don't even remember, even for information's sake, that there is something called as evolutionary life, spiritual life. उसका याद भी नहीं आता, सुनने को भी टाइम मौका नहीं होता. By mistake, even if somebody is trying to tell us, we are so much having aversion to that, we hate only those things. That's why people don't sit in Geetha class. So one by one we analyze. First is what? There is no end to them. Means body. You sleep 6 hours, it says और थोड़ा चाहिए. Sleep 7 hours, it says और थोड़ा. Sleep 12 hours, it says 12 क्या अभी 12 घंटे है ना. If God by mistake makes that 6 hours per day by reducing the speed of movement of the earth around the sun, we may get our rotation around itself, then more hours we'll have per day. Time is only relative thing. That also we want sleep. It is because we have something to do as a duty, naukri, something to do as a help at home, some other social obligations, that we get up from sleep. If none of them are there, the body will make us sleep only all the time like buffalo. There is no end to that. Point one. Then what? While that way becoming succumbed to sleep, all the duties which we are supposed to, we don't do. Sin of omission ho gaya na? Then that gives the result. Result is we don't succeed in life. We fail. We don't get respect. समझ आया ना आप? In the same way, pranamaya kosha. There are people who eat 10 times per day. Gluttonous. No, nothing to do, lot of money is there. The whole fats get accumulated and all. That leads to the result of diseases. Third, sense organs. Eyes will not say enough. देखते जाओ टीवी जितना भी हो. It is because नींद आती है या खाना खाना है या बाहर जाना है, दूसरा काम है. नहीं तो I will never say I am satisfied to see. Ears will never say I am satisfied. Meaning what? These upadhis and their bhoga, they have no end. We have to put an end. And then what they do when we are not putting an end by demanding from us those respective bhoga, they enslave us first. After enslaving us, they make us do the dushta karma. और जो काम करना है वो नहीं करने देते. That leads to both sin of omission and commission. That leads to the punishments called as dukkha, called as samsara, called as bandhanam. Dukkha, samsara, bandhanam तीनों एक ही है. What we experience is dukkha. We don't want it, we want to get it out of it. That's why it's called bandhanam, because nobody wants to be bound. Why dukkha is bandhanam? Because we don't want dukkha, we don't want bandhanam. Bandhanam and dukkha are same. And that way, continuously, repeatedly, doing nonsense and entering to dukkha is called samsara. Endless. If you don't put a check to sense organs, they go on demanding, they will make us do all papa, they destroy us. Why don't you see people around us so many? Why don't you see your own life in so many times? You could have succeeded in greater way, but did not because you didn't perform well, because you are wasting your time and energy in sense organs for the excessive things. अनवांटेड थिंग्स, there's no end to it. टीवी देखते गए दिमाग सड़ गया, अब कोई याद नहीं है सब्जेक्ट, एग्जाम लिखा नहीं, फेल हो गए. यूथ हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम. 80% ऑफ यूथ, 20% थोड़ा समझदार है, वही पूरे दुनिया देश को चला रहे, बाकी 87% वेस्ट देयर टाइम इन नॉनसेंस. 80% पक्का. Or of all youth, 30, 70, 80% time is wasted in such things. 20, 30% only used. Same way the mind. If the mind is not quiet and controlled, checked about, there's no end for its manorajya. There's no end for its raga dvesha. There's no end for its wool gathering, castle building. Goes on happening. कोई पागल बन जाएगा एक दिन बंदा. Think about more examples. Homework to you. Then the intellect also. What is the use of all news nonsense जिसका तुम्हारे जिंदगी से ताल्लुक आती नहीं, तुम्हारे लक्ष्य से संबंधी नहीं, but still we want to listen, we want to know. It is nothing but waste of time and filling the head, not leaving space for the good things. It was a sensitive point as youth, on the right of information के कारण you want to know everything and you spoil only your mind. काहे की जरूरत है? Which is related to us, our friends, relatives, all around. हमारे जो थोड़ा उनको जान लो, बस बाकी जहाँ थोड़ी ज़रूरत है. अदरवाइज वाई इज कफाओ इंटेलेक्ट को. लास्ट वन इज द ईगो. हाउ मच एवर पीपल लव रेस्पेक्ट, स्टिल वी से और भी चाहिए, और भी चाहिए. दे वोंट एंड. If they don't give, then we become angry, we hate them. Then they scold us more, they become more inimical, they disrespect us more. Then we get frustrated. So first is what? Upadhis. Second, their bhoga. Third, that is endless. Four, if you allow them, they make you their slave. Five, they make you do wrong things. Six, thereby they give us dukkha and bind us to samsara. Therefore, seventh is what? You should understand all these things. And to curtail all this nonsense, we have to have goal in our life, worldly as well as spiritual. And direct guide all the upadhi samarthya to that. बंदे जिसको गोल होता है, they conserve all the energies, stop from indulging all nonsense, and they work towards it and grow. Worldly goal रख लो. Worldly goal means your professional goal, or finance related goal, political goal, जो भी. Spiritual goal is only one, knowing the truth. Tatpada parimarganam. This is second point. First point is the whole story about the upadhis. Second is have the goal. Third one is what? When we have the goal, we perform. Many of us have goals, spiritual, worldly, perform. But this point is very essential. Listen to the answer. Our performances are irregular, uncontrolled, unruly, indisciplined. We are good people. We have a goal. We are working for it. But कोई regularity, discipline नहीं है उसमें. Therefore, the efficacy नहीं है practice का. Result भी नहीं है उसका. Then, therefore, today the third point is this one. First is about the upadhis. Second is keep a goal. Third one is very essential point. When you have a goal to reach that, when you have to do something, you plan out your day according to your working hours, your availability, ability, facility के अनुसार, age, health condition. Whole schedule of the day should be planned. 24 hours you have. निद्रा भी होना चाहिए इसमें थोड़ा. Other duties of house, etc. you need. You have to have the professional work. Along with that, the spirituality also you add. And make a 24 घंटे का बढ़िया सा package. And try to practice it. In that even 10% you are able to do, no, you are becoming disciplined, you are really growing in your life, systematically, properly. मैं करता हूँ, मैं सुबह से लेकर रात तक, I have a schedule. What time to get up, what are my things to be done before my first set of 2 classes. After those 2 classes, before the next set of these 4-5 classes, what I have to do regarding my अदर एक्सरसाइजेस कहो या कुछ भूख लगी तो बना के कुछ खाए एंड ऑल. After these classes from 3 to 5 I have 2 hours only time. In that plenty of things I have to do. Again 5 to 9, 9:30 I have classes. So then I have to steal time from this only for my daily अनुष्ठान. Any marketing, anywhere to go shop. अकेले है तो करना पड़ता है खुद को. Planning. In that whole planning of mine, 4 to 5% I am able to do now. A little more I can say because all my 10 classes I do. काउंट करते हैं. श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद, योग पातंजलि योग दर्शनम, बिफोर दिस मांडुक्य उपनिषद, in this class common sense thought, Bhagavad Gita class, Ramayana class, Upanishad class 7 हो गया. Evening योग वासिष्ठ रामायण 8, आदि शंकर ग्रंथ अध्ययन स्रवंती 9, नारायणीयम 10. Then I do त्रिपुरा रहस्यम 11 I am doing. मजा आ रहा है मुझे. All talking, shout करके. 5-10% I am doing. I know if I continue I can improve. ऐसा मैंने डिसिप्लिन नहीं बनाया मानो डे का. दिन कभी एक दिन क्लास करेंगे, कभी एक दिन नहीं करेंगे. देन टाइम तो चलता रहता है ना. देन माई एफर्ट विल बी मिनिमम, आउटपुट विल बी मिनिमम. नाउ effort is maximum, time utilization is satisfactory, outcome also will be satisfactory. तो इसलिए तुम दिन बनाओ, प्रॉपरली प्लान करो. 10% कामयाब, 20%, 25, go on increasing it. When you are 100% able to do, you are a master. Okay? In that schedule of your daily making, ना 3 चीजें ऐड करो. All the 3 must be there. One is your survival related activities. थोड़ा समय उसके लिए देना. In that, anyway your professional hours of 6-7 hours, then 1 hour or at least minimum you give for developing your professional skills or updating. कुछ भी हो, तुम गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रहे हो, प्राइवेट कर रहे हो, कहीं भी हो, add 1 hour minimum for your professional updating improvement. नहीं तो पीछे बढ़ जाओगे तुम, आगे बढ़ेंगे दूसरे लोग, तुमको हराएंगे. ऐड करो. कैसा करोगे? देन व्हाट सेकंड यू हैव टू ऐड इज स्पिरिचुअल साधनास. उसमें 2 होते हैं. वन इज कॉल्ड मैटर रिलेटेड साधना, उपाधि रिलेटेड साधना. इन द उपाधि रिलेटेड साधना you have, the karma yoga, bhakti yoga, ashtanga yoga. Technically they are called, practically they are called thoda japa, पूजा, भजन, कीर्तन, पारायण. ये सारे क्या करते हैं? मन बुद्धि को दे प्यूरिफाई. दे मेक मन बुद्धि सटल. दे मेक मन बुद्धि सिंगल पॉइंटेड. मन बुद्धि शरीर इंद्रियों को. दे मेक देम empowered from within. They make them integrated. They make them divinized. These sadhanas. But all this is the upadhi related sadhana. Accessory it should be there minimum 1 hour, 1.5 hour. जो आप युवा हो, स्कूल कॉलेज में जाते हो या वेरी बिजी, फॉर यू आई एम गिविंग यू लेस टाइम. देन एटलीस्ट 10 or 15 minutes of पुरुष संबंधी sadhana you have to have in your life. The purusha sambandhi sadhana is, as we have studied in Geetha, Tatpada Shodhanam, where the self in you are meditating on. Already 600 days we have studied how many shlokas of Gita Vesa in which the self is explained or described. So 5-10 minutes we sit for meditation on the nature of the self. It's a great beginning for you. So professional updating thing is added. उपाधि अपडेटिंग और ब्यूटिफाइंग थिंग इज एडेड. इसमें उपाधियों में ना शरीर को भी इंपॉर्टेंस दो. यू मस्ट डू एटलीस्ट 40 minutes of exercise from now to avoid all diseases and early old age and to be strong in immunity and long life, healthy life. अब से आदत बनाओगे तो इट विल कंटिन्यू थ्रू आउट लाइफ. सी सम दैट योगा मास्टर्स एंड ऑल, वो 80-90 साल भी हेल्दी रहते, वो करते रह रहे वो. And when did they start? When they were young only. That 40 minutes package. माई रिकमेंडेशन इज उसमें थोड़ा 10 मिनट अब एरोबिक एरोबिक होना चाहिए, है ना, 12 मिनट का सूर्य नमस्कार होना चाहिए, 10 मिनट्स ऑफ योगासनास होना चाहिए, रिमेनिंग टाइम प्राणायाम। एरोबिक एरोबिक में सिंपल मूवमेंट एक्सरसाइज भी कर लो, वट एवर कन्वीनियंट टू यू, बट होना चाहिए। प्राण का भी आ गया उसमें, उपाधियों का, उसमें फिर जपा पूजा नहाने के बाद, दिस आर ऑल मैटर रिलेटेड थिंग्स, हार्डवेयर रिलेटेड practices, hardware and software too. Reading good books also comes in that. Every day 1.5 hour उसके लिए दो, देन 15 मिनट भी दे दो, 15 के 10 भी काफी है फॉर द पुरुष संबंधी साधना आत्मचिंतन. As you grow free, become free from your obligations, responsibilities, age of 50-55, then you give more time for the आत्मचिंतन also. और अभी दे पाए तो nothing like that. So how many things today we have? 4. First, the 7 things about Upadhyaya, 6 things. Second one is, therefore, have goal in life, worldly, spiritually, work towards it. Third, don't be erratic in the day, make it systematic discipline. And at least 10-20% you achieve, great achievement. Fourth is, in that add all the 3 things, professional, your Upadhyaya related and spiritual. Be practical in all these things. You'll see life comes into your hands. You are able to command your life. Then मैं क्या करूँ, भी मैं बोर लग रहा है, मैं अकेला हूँ, जाना उधर जाना, कोई मेरे को फोन करे. This useless slavery, beggary, third rate life will not be there for you. You are greater glorious now. जिसको काम धंधा लक्ष्य इंस्पिरेशन नहीं होता ना, दोज बेवकूफ्स लुक फॉर इक्वल अदर बेवकूफ्स. चलो दोनों मिलकर तीसरे बेवकूफ के पास जाके गप्पा मार के जिंदगी तबाह करेंगे. मूर्ख. And that stupid habit starts at your age of youth and continues for lives together even after death. ऊपर भी फिर दोनों भूत प्रेत मिलते हैं फिर से. यार हम जब जिंदा थे हम गधों की तरह घूमते थे ना, अब चल भैंस की तरह घूमेंगे. Those who don't have goal, they are the ones who just suffer themselves, trouble others. मुझे कहने आई एम सो बिजी इन माई एक्टिविटी, मेरे को टाइम ही नहीं मिलता. मैं क्या सोचूं किसके लिए, है ना. स्लीप, एंटरटेनमेंट, कंपनी ऑफ पीपल are sought after by those people who don't have a goal of their own, a good for nothing people. And you don't become entertainment piece to anyone. कोई आके कहते हैं चलो यार 10 मिनट, कोई 10 सेकंड भी नहीं मेरे पास. आई हैव टू डू सो मेनी होमवर्क्स माय स्वामी जी हैज गिवन मी, सो मेनी थिंग्स ही इज टीचिंग मी, आई वांट्स मी टू लर्न ग्रो. मेरे को टाइम ही नहीं है बोलना उसको जा तो और किसी जा, नहीं तो तुम भी बैठ मेरे साथ, मिलकर करेंगे सारे साधना. In that way, when we are busy, life is beautiful. Thank you. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांत प्रक्रियाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपराणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व अध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्व एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयभिलाषिणां भक्त शिष्य साधक सेवक उपासकानां आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापना कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिर शिव कृष्ण समस्त मंदिराणाम आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु नित्य निरंतर साधना सेवा शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ आदि सत्कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठितद्वारेण विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये ब्रह्म भक्ति, भगवत भक्ति, गुरु भक्ति, माता पितृ भक्ति, शास्त्र भक्ति, सत्संग भक्ति, साधना भक्ति, सनातन धर्म भक्ति, देशभक्ति, सेवा भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनानां मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं, वेद पठनं, श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता षोडशोध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं, श्री वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्याकांड शततम कच्छि सर्गे उक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम् अध्ययनं, प्रश्नोपनिषदः अथर्वणवेदान्तर्गत पारायणं स्वल्पार्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे जीवन साफल्यार्थं पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं मुख्यतया सनातन धर्मार्थं च करिष्यामहे. संकल्प डन. Now let us do the fourth program. Oh, third one. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Done. Now the fourth thing is Vedic chanting. Beta, heart minute. Om Shri 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 Vedamatre Namaha. Om Ata Shri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Brahmanam Trutiyashtakam Trutiya Prapatakaha. Om Atha Ekadash Mantrat Arabhya. Om Ayagnova Eshaha Yo Patnikaha Na Prajaha Prajayeran Patnyanvaste Yagnamevakaha Prajanam Prajananaya Yattishtanti Sannahyeta Priyam Gnatigam Rundhyat Asina Sannahyate Asina Hyesha Viryam Karoti Yat Paschat Prachanvasita Anaya Samadandadita Devanam Patniya Samadandadita Desha Dakshinata Udichanvaste Atmano Gopithaya Ashasana Somana Samityaha Medhya Mevainam Kevaling Krutva Ashisha Samardhayate Agneranuvvrata Bhutva Sannahye Sukrutaya Kamityaha Etadvai Patniyai Vratopanayam Tenaivainam Vratamupanayati Tasmadahu Yastaivam Vedayaschana Yoktrameva Yute Yamananvaste Tasyamushmin Loke Bhavatiti Yoktrena Yadyoktram Sayogah Yadaste Sakshemah Yogakshemasya Masya Kluptyai Yuktam Kriyata Ashi Kame Yujyata Iti Ashishas Samruddhyai Granthing Grathnati Ashisha Evasyam Parigrunhati Umanvai Grantihi Stri Patni Tanmithunam Mithunam Evasya Tadyajne Karoti Prajananaya Prajayate Prajaya Pashubhir Yajamanaha Ato Arthova Esha Atmanaha Yatpatni Yajnasya Dhrutya Ashithilam Bhavaya Suprajasastva Vayagam Supatnir Rupase Dimitmityaha Yagnameva Tanmithuni Karoti Unetiriktam Dhiyata Iti Prajatyai Mahinam Payosyoshadinagam Rasaityaha Ropamevasyaitan Mahimanam Vyachaste Tasya Tekshiyamanasya Nirvapami Deva Yajyaya Ityaha Ashishamevaitamashaaste Karoti Pratopanayana Kshemo Yajamanasyaste Grutancha vai madhucha Prajapatiraset Yato madhvasid Tada Praja asrujada Tasman madhushi Prajananamivasti Tasman madhushana pracharandi Yataya mahe Ajena pracharandi यज्ञो वा आज्यं यज्ञेनैव यज्ञं प्रचरन्त्ययात यामत्वाय पत्न्यवेक्षते मिथुनत्वाय प्रजात्यै यद्वै पत्नी यज्ञस्य करोति मिथुनं तद् अतो पत्न्या एवैष यज्ञस्यान्वारम्भो न वच्छित्यै अमेध्यं वा एतत् करोति यत्पत्न्यवेक्षते गार्हपत्येधिश्रयति मेध्यत्वाय आहवनीयमभ्युद्रवते यज्ञस्य सन्तत्यै तेजोसि तेजोऽनुप्रेहीत्याह तेजो वा अग्निः तेज आज्यं तेजसैव तेजः समर्थयति अग्निस्ते तेजो माविनैदित्याह हिगंसायै स्वस्य वर्त्मन् साधयति यज्ञस्य सन्तत्यै अग्नेर्जिह्वासि शुभोर्देवानामित्याह यथा यजुरेवैतत् धाम्ने धाम्ने देवेभ्यो यजुषे यजुषे भवेत्याह आशिषमेवैतामाशास्ते तद्वा अतः पवित्राभ्यामेवोत्पुनाति यजमानो वा आज्यं प्राणापानौ पवित्रे यजमान एव प्राणापानौ दधाति पुनराहारम् एवमिव हि प्राणापानौ सञ्चरतः शुक्रमसि ज्योतिरसि तेजोऽसीत्याह रूपमेवास्यैतन्महिमानं व्याचष्टे त्रिर्यजुषा त्रय इमे लोकाः येषां लोकानामाप्त्यै त्रिहित्या वृद्धिः यज्ञः अतो मेध्यत्वाय अथाज्यवतीभ्यामपः रूपमेवासामेतद्वर्णं दधाति अविवाहुताहुः यथा हवै योषा सुवर्णगं हिरण्यं पेशलं बिभ्रति रूपाण्यास्ते एवामेता एतर्हेति अपो वै सर्वा देवताः एषा हि विश्वेशान् देवानां तनोः यदाज्यं तत्रोभयोर्मीमागंसा जामि स्यात् यद्यजुषाप उत्पनीयाद छन्दसाप उत्पुनात्यजामि त्वाय अथो मिथुनत्वाय सावित्र्यर्चा सवितृप्रसूतं मे कर्मा सदिते सवितृप्रसूतमेवास्य कर्म भवति पच्छो गायत्र्या त्रिष्टं अद्भिरेव औषधीः सन्नयति ओषधीभिः पशून् पशुभिर्यजमानं शुक्रन्त्वा शुक्राया ज्योतिस्त्वा ज्योतिष्यर्चिस्त्वार्चिषीत्याह सर्वत्वाय पर्याप्त्या अनन्तरायाय ईक्षदाहुषास्ते लोका देवता भवति षट्च ओम शांति शांति शांति. Done. Now let us do Geetha. We are doing 16th chapter Daiva Asura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. In this, Daivi Sampada helps for us to succeed outside, inside, and takes towards moksha. Asuri Sampada takes us into the levels of misery and dukkha and takes us into the bandhana. Therefore, know the Daivi Sampada, KNOW, and inculcate, earn that Sampada. Know the Asuri Sampada to remove them from heart if they are there and don't allow them when they are trying to enter. In this way, Daiva Asura Sampad Vibhaga in this chapter Bhagavan puts in front of us with all details and freedom. It's in our choice now, studying both Daivi Sampada and Sampada, what you want to earn. And that decides your life of bondage or liberation, misery or happiness, success or failure. Generally, let us aim at gaining only the Daivi Sampada consciously, not even look at the Asuri Sampada, which are destructive for me inside and outside spiritually and destroys because of me the world. In the Daivi Sampada, there are 9 plus 11 plus 6, 26 values. If that 9 in the first sloka we saw, in the second sloka there 11 are there. Among them, we have seen 3 things. 4. So we have 7 more there. So 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, all 7. Today we will see. Right? Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः दैवासुर संपद विभाग योगः द्वितीय श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच ओनली सेकंड श्लोक 4 टाइम्स अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागः शान्तिरपैशुनं दया भूतेष्वलो लुप्त्वं मार्दवं ह्रीरचापलम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागः शान्तिरपैशुनं दया भूतेष्वलो लुप्त्वं मार्दवं ह्रीरचापलम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागः शान्तिरपैशुनं दयाभूतेष्वलो लुप्त्वं मार्दवं ह्रीरचापलम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागः शान्तिरपैशुनं दयाभूतेष्वलो लुप्त्वं मार्दवं ह्रीरचापलम्. Beautiful. Just like when you send your car to the shed mechanic, how he opens up and looks into every part and sees if कोई shortcoming है तो how to repair it, है कि नहीं? So to you call an electrician, he has got all electrical gadgets, looks into all the connections, कोई गड़बड़ है तो ठीक करता है. So to you in your own professional work, है ना? Let us say you are a doctor. While updating your medical knowledge on the patients, you see what's the disease diagnosed, then what is the medication, what is the other precautions. We do na. Equally professionally, we have to live life for our personality building. And the building of personality is DAIVI personality. It won't come just by itself. We have to study the things first of all, listen and study, understand them. Then one by one, we have to inculcate them in us. जैसे पौधे लगाते हैं ऐसे अच्छे इस वैल्यूज को हमारे दिल में बिठाना पड़ता है. जैसे पौधे का रक्षा करते हैं, इस वैल्यू का रक्षा करना. जैसे पौधे को बढ़ाते हैं पानी में खुराक डाल के, same way we have to ensure that these divine qualities are rooted deeply in our personality, naturally, habitually, that we are living divine values all the time. And let us have, at least now at this age, the simple common sense कि जैसा हम बनाते वैसा बनता है अपना पर्सनालिटी. And the way our personalities, in that way will be our responses and initiatives in the world. Accordingly, only our results of success or failure, respect or insult, all of that comes. Mind your personality, mind your character, mind your inner value system. रिपेयर करो. जैसे तुम्हारा स्कूटर है वैसे आपका उस पर जर्नी होगा ना. खटारा खड़खड़खड़ और स्कूटर है विथ साइलेंसर मेकिंग साउंड, फॉग, धुआंदार धुआं आ रहा है. Not good for you and people also. But when you have a very well repaired two-wheeler and everything is proper, smooth ride for you and people on the road are also safe. In the same way, I have to make my personality through these values so beautifully valuable that I also travel my life's journey fruitfully, beautifully, successfully, and my presence adds to the beauty of the world, not ugliness. ये हमारा विद्युक्त धर्म बनता है, कर्तव्य बनता है. It's a duty. So one by one values inculcating is our job. Repair our personality. Revamp as you call it. Renew as it called as. एक एक चीज. तो ये सारे हमको दिखा रहे वैल्यूज कैसा अपने जिंदगी को बनाना. फर्स्ट श्लोक व्यवसाय 9 of them. अभयम सत संशुद्धि ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थिति 3. दान नमश्च यज्ञश्च 6. स्वाध्यायस्तपार्जवम 3 9. First one. In the second one there are 11. Out of them 4 visa. What are the ones? Ahimsa, Satyam, Akrodha 3. Tyaga, Shantirapayishunam 3. Daya, Bhute, Sololupto, Madhumri 3. Achapalam. Tejakshama 3. Dutishaucham 2. So 3, 3, 3, 2. Ahimsa, Satyam, Akrodha. Tyaga, Shantirapayishunam. Daya, Bhuteshu, Alolupto, Mardhavam 11. 9. Hri and Achapalam 12. 11. 11 of them. In them, ahimsa we have exhaustively studied. Manasa, vacha, kaya. To anyone, we should not offer or do himsa from our side. Come what may. According to your responsibility duties, if you are a judge, even give capital punishment, but not with the thought of himsa. If you are an army person, the enemies are attacking you in the protection of your frontiers, you shoot that fellow, but not with the thought of hatred or himsa in the mind. हिंसा तो फिजिकली हो रहा है वो, बट यू आर नॉट डूइंग हिंसा फॉर योर सेल्फिशनेस एंड पर्पस. यू आर डूइंग योर ड्यूटी, है ना, एज ए ड्यूटी, एज एन आर्मी पर्सन. इवन इफ यू kill 10,000 people, it is not a himsa. But even little person, a little slap you do a person to a person with your ego and selfishness, it is a crime. It is a himsa. Understand the definition properly. Therefore, apart from your professional works in general, come what may, whatever the world is like, don't do the himsa. We do the himsa of the prakriti also because of our covetousness and all. We do the himsa of the pashu prasad also because of our habits of non-veg and so many. थोड़ा इस पे भी थोड़ा हमको देखना है. When I live minimum में, when I am without ego selfishness, then himsa also reduces from my side. We do himsa inadvertently. Our vehicle is giving so much smoke and it is making such a sound because we removed the silencer. It is troubling others. वो भी हिंसा होता है. ऐसा किसी भी तरह का हिंसा हमसे लोग के लिए नहीं होना है. अहिंसा परमो धर्म. Second one is satyam. There also vocal satyam, intellectually convinced satyam, scripturally studied satyam, what elders say doing satyam. All four are satyam. What my parents say doing is satyam. What my guru says doing is satyam. What is scripture saying doing is satyam. What my intellect is convinced positive things, authentic. Doing that is satyam, not chori wari. Vocally walk talking satyam is the fifth satyam. So vocal satyam, intellectual conviction wala satyam, शास्त्रोक्त satyam, then guru ukta satyam. Vocal, intellectual, shastra, guru ukta satyam, my parents, elders, follow करना. It's called satyam. vocal सत्य में झूठ मत बोलना. Okay, ahimsa satyam. The third one we saw yesterday was important. The akrodha, akrotaha, akrodha. क्रोधी मत बनो. These two things, na, kama, krodha and the lobha. Each chapter में end में आएगा. They will be talked as the entrances to naraka. Free entry. त्रिविधम नरकस्य इदम द्वारम आत्मनः नाशनम काम क्रोधस्तथा लोभः तस्मात् एतत्त्रयं त्यजेत. एट दैट टाइम विल एग्जॉस्टिवली स्टडी. तो यहाँ प्रसंग आया क्रोध का, तो इसलिए वो कह रहे क्रोधा काम एंड लोभ, दे डिसिपेट ऑल आवर एनर्जीज and they make us powerless, energyless. They weaken us. कामना anyway weaken करता है when you indulge in the bhoga. The आलोचना itself कामना का, it weakens us because you are worried about it. Krodha is the one which totally exhausts our energy. That is when you fight with someone and anger and all, उसके बाद कितनी थकावट लगती है आपको, मन भी थक जाता है, शरीर भी. Lobha also, greed is a very terrible thing. Greed is different from fulfilling the greed. ग्रीड फुलफिल नहीं होता होगा या होता होगा, ग्रीड चलता रहता है. हैविंग ग्रीड itself is losing the energy because a greedy person is always tensed and worried. How to get it, how to get it, how to get it. Like the China वाला, सारे देशों को अपने कब्जे में लाना. If this fellow with greed, he can never be at peace and he never allows others to be at peace. इन तीनों में क्रोध की बात यहाँ आई है, अक्रोधः. Let it be natural for us to speak sweetly only. Never have any anger in the talk or expression. Lovingly, like I told you yesterday, क्रोध रहित. किसी को गाली देना में है तो जो कपड़े वगैरह धोता है उस भगवान के सृष्टि के समान अति सुंदर है आप, ऐसा बोलना. कपड़े को धोता है उस भगवत सृष्टि के समान अति सुंदर है आप. You are like a donkey, that's a meaning. But need not say like that. क्रोध मत करो बस. कम रुणद्धेति क्रोधः. That is दैवी संपदा. क्रोध की जगह क्षमा करो, कंट्रोल करो, कर्म करो उसको. हाँ ठीक है. People do something wrong to us because our prarabdha, or deliberately they may do it. Just like because of that, कर्ज नहीं करना जरूर तुरंत उनको. तपशक्ति वेस्ट होती है. फिजिकल रिएक्शन भी नहीं करना. तपशक्ति वेस्ट. Our tapashakti is only for goal achievement spiritualities, not to try to defend and then lose our energies here. To retaliate with others, we lose our energy. क्रोध करके कोई जरूरत नहीं. Somebody misunderstood me or cheated me. ठीक है, अब चलता ही रहता. क्रोध मत करो बेटा. सो अहिंसा सत्यम क्रोध 3. ऊपर के 9, 12. नो 13th वन इज त्याग. त्यागी बनो. दानी से त्यागी ग्रेट होता है. सम थिंग्स विच आर रियली डिस्ट्रक्टिव टू द वर्ल्ड उसको टोटली त्याग करो. दुर्गुणों का कुछ त्याग करना पड़ता. स्वार्थ का थोड़ा त्याग करना पड़ता है. अहंकार का थोड़ा त्याग करना पड़ता है. पोजेशंस को थोड़ा त्याग करना पड़ता है. Positions also you have to do tyaga for others sometimes. Tyaga is a daivi guna. In dana, I have value for that object. I also keep something, I give to somebody else. In tyaga, I have value for object, but I give it to others. I may not want. In sannyasa, there is no value to anything other than Paramatma. In dana, I have value for the thing that's given. I also keep some of it. In tyaga, I have value for it, but I give it to someone else. त्याग कर दिया. In sannyasa, I don't value it because I am seeking Paramatma. उसके लिए सब जरूरत नहीं. Okay, this is called tyaga. Ahimsa, Satyam, Akrodha, tyaga, 9 plus 4, 13. Now 14th one is important. Shanti. Shanti means the shamaha. Like Danam, Damaha was said in the upper shloka. So Danti, Shanti, they go together. Damasya bhava danti, shamasya bhava shanti. Like brahmasya bhava bhranti, kramasya krama bhava kranti. Shramasya bhava shranti. Vishramasya bhava vishranti. Like that it is. So shama karo shanti, dama karo danti. Dama was the indri nigraha. Shama is mano nigraha. So shanti is shama. Shama is shanti. Shanti is shamaha is equal to antakarana ka upashama karna. Keeping our inner equipment always calm, quiet. Alert, you can be calm, quiet in nidra also. That is laziness, Netaji. No. We are in the wakeful world, we are working in whatever the field we are given. We are not agitated for karma phala asakti, not agitated for ego, not agitated because of some wrong relation with others, yes, wrong thing done by others. Kuch bhi nahi. Shanti. That's why they go together. Akrodha and Shanti. When you have Krodha, you cannot have Shanti. When you drop Krodha, then only you can ensure you are Shanta. Shanti. Mano Nigraha. Manas ka Shanti. अंदर शांति होना. लाभ हो, हानि हो, जय हो, पराजय हो, take it as stride in right stride, knowing that's a part of the game in life. Don't lose the peace. In the beautiful way of saying, there's no thing in the whole universe which is as priceless as a Shanti, that the entire wealth of the thing you can forego, but not the Shanti. इज अ मोस्ट प्राइसलेस कमोडिटी. मीन्स क्या हुआ, सब कुछ खोना, शांति मत खोना. पीस ऑफ माइंड इज मोर वैल्यूएबल प्रेशियस देन द पीसेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. ये है शांति का डेफिनेशन. मन का शांति भाव. People will provoke us, they will trouble us, disturb us. So we become krodhi and we lose shanti. Yet we should not be krodhi, maintain our shanti. Hmm. That's the most important quality, shanti. Okay. Then one more thing we'll see today, apaishunam. Okay. Apaishunam. Pishunata means what? Out of various reasons or habit, finding the faults in others and telling about them to the third person. Ana? Seeing the negativities in the third person and telling about them to the second person. This dushta guna is called pishunata. None of our business. उससे क्या होगा? एक तो that durguna comes into us. Second is you are disturbing the relation between those two people. है कि नहीं? Why I have to tell? कहना है तो सिर्फ सद्गुण कहो किसी का. Durgun, let him know it or let me not. It doesn't know. You don't become the means to convey those Durgunas. He's a very bad character. किसी के सुराखों को ढूंढना, उसको दूसरों को बताना, तीसरों का देखकर दूसरों को, मोस्ट अनहेल्दी हैबिट. इवन इफ दे आस्क, यार इसके गंदगियां, इनके कमियां क्या है बताओ, यू शुड से आई डोंट नो इवन दो यू नो. नहीं मालूम मुझे उसकी बुराइयां क्या है, ऐसा होना चाहिए. ऑन द अदर हैंड, seeing the faults and doing tam of it, publicity of it, thereby insulting this fellow in the public is called as Pishunata. महापाप है वो राक्षसी दुर्गुण है, आसुरी संपदा नहीं है वो. In today's politics, if one is the worst guna followed, asuri guna is this, having the Pishunata, finding faults and making it so public. No value love for others. Come what may, because I want political power. I want, all the घोटालास I have to do, lot of money I have to earn. इस चक्कर में किसी दूसरे बंदे का उम्र का ग्रेटनेस का लिहाजा नहीं करते हुए वी फाइंड फॉल्ट्स एंड नो पब्लिसिटी. इंटरनेशनल भयंकर है. ऑपोजिशन वाले करते हैं उसको डिफेंड करने के लिए, लीडिंग पीपल आल्सो डूइंग. द लीडर्स और द रूलर्स शुड नॉट डू इट. पररंध्रीकरण, पर्सनल तो देश के अहित में जो है, यू आर मिनिस्टर, यू आर प्राइम मिनिस्टर, चीफ मिनिस्टर, सो यू हैव टू हाईलाइट इट, बट नॉट आउट ऑफ अगेन योर ईगो और हेट्रेड टू दैट पर्सन. So Pishunata means finding faults of someone and sharing them with others. Very terrible quality. Don't have it. So Tyaga Shanti Aipashunam. We have still Daya Mudeshu Alolupto Madhamri Achapalam. 5 more are there in this shloka. Tomorrow we'll see them. Om Shanti 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 Om Abadam Bahartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Loka Viramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasnama Tatulyam Ramanama Rane. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namah Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam Ayodhya Kandam Shatadama Kachit Sargaha श्री रामेण उक्त राजनीति धर्माणाम अध्ययनम. बेटा कल के दिन व्हाट वी सा इज यू आर ऑल दुर्गाणी, यू आर ऑल फोर्ट्रेसेस, यू आर ऑल आर्मी bunkers etc. You are all security zones, whatever are they all the time filled with these three or not? 5 things were told yesterday. What are the shloka? Kachit sarvani durgani dhanadhanyayudhodakaihi yantraishcha paripurnani tatha shilpi dhanurdharaihi. So kachit sarvani paripurnani, sarvani durgani paripurna. Are your all durgama sthanas are paripurna, fully filled with what? These 5 items. 1 dhana, परिपूर्ण धन होना चाहिए वहां. सेकंड धान्य, eatables, all consumables full होना चाहिए in all your durgas. Third one is ayudha, the weaponry all the time for protection. In that ayudhas, all fire extinguishers later, everything comes. Which whenever natural calamity or others imposed calamity comes to counter whatever is required, all of that is ayudhas. Fire extinguishers are the ayudhas, water is an ayudha. पंख पानी तो यू छिड़को पानी फायर खत्म हो जाता. In general, ayudhas are so many weapons of that time. More than 100 varieties of weapons used to be there, including missiles. शतघ्नि सालों को एक ही बार मार देता है, इसलिए उसको शतघ्नि कहते हैं. एक बॉम्ब मिसाइल डाल दी, कितने लोगों को मार दो. तो धन धान्य आयुध. 3. Fourth is udaka. Sufficient water sources should be there for taking bath, drinking, cooking, all of that. ये 4 हो गए. 2 more are there. यंत्रैः, various yantras, because everything you can't do manually. You should have the machinery also. Have to be there. And then 6th one is in पांचों को स्टॉक मेंटेन करने वाले, प्रॉपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करने वाले, the praja are required. They are called here as Shilpi Dhanurdharaihi. Shilpi Dhanurdharaihi. You can take as separate qualities, then they become 7. Shilpi and Dhanurdhari. Shilpi are the ones who are civil engineering people. In all these 5 places, they do the required civil engineering work. Dhanurdhari means those who are the utilizers of those ayudhas for the protection. In general, I said शिल्पी धनुर्धारी means इन 5 चीजों को मेंटेन करने वाले. धन, धान्य, आयुध, जल, and the 5th one was यंत्र. इन सबको मैनेज करने वाले शिल्पी और धनुर्धारी. Here धनुर्धारी means the ones who have the instruments to repair. Like electrician is a dhanurdhari. Is dhanu is ayudhas are all those electrical repairing gadgets or kit. A doctor also dhanurdhari, and his dhanu is all that surgical items, etc. And a lawyer is a dhanurdhari. That law book IPC is the dhanu for him. Basic of that he does arguments and all. Yeah, Shilpi and Dhanurdhari. Shilpi is the maintainers, Dhanurdhari is the actually doers. कल का ये श्लोक था. आज थोड़ा बढ़िया सा श्लोक है, मजा आएगा. बहुत जरूरी में है, नॉट ओनली फॉर द किंग बट ऑल ऑफ अस आल्सो इन जनरल. कॉमन सेंस वाला which we easily forget it and then enter into all sorts of troubles by incurring so many loans which can never pay in life. then भाग जाते हैं दूसरे देशों में. वहाँ के लोग कैसे परमिशन देते हैं, आई डोंट नो, रहने को. डिपोर्ट करना चाहिए इन द कंट्री डिमांड्स. तो दूसरे किसी भी देश के द्रोही हमारे देश में है तो हमारा गवर्नमेंट उसको सौंप कर है बस. We should not give shelter to the Desha-Drohis. Not like Pakistan. There will be thousands of Indian Desha-Drohis. They are given political power, licenses, money, arms and ammunition by the government only. Beautiful shloka number 55 it is. What is it? Ayaste vipulaha kachito kachidalpataro vyayaha apatreshu nate kachito kosho gacchati raghava. Again. Ayaste vipulaha kachito kachid alpataro vyayaha apatreshu nate kachito kosho gacchati raghava. Again. Ayaste vipulaha kachito kachid alpataro vyayaha अपात्रेषु न ते कच्चित् कोशो गच्छति राघव. Here कच्चित 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 3 बार यूज किया तीनों चीजों के लिए. Otherwise in every shloka, in the shloka even if there are 5 points, कच्चित word was used only once. यह 3 बार कहते हैं. First, आया ते विपुलः कच्चित. Is your income is increasing day by day. Aya means income. You have to go on making such plans for the growth of the income. क्या जो करना है, एवरी गवर्नमेंट्स फर्स्ट रूल इज दिस ओनली. अपना खजाना इनकम बढ़ाने के लिए क्या नए नए प्रोजेक्ट शुरू करने. आयते विपुला कश्चित. Second is important. Kachid alpataro vyayah. Hope your expenses are minimal. जितना necessary उतना है, not exceeding limits. Then only your bank account will be always more. These two go together, the common sense thoughts. Anytime the income should be more than the expenses. Expenses should be more than the less than the income. Not like the foreign techniques which have come to India. I thought dislike that wala, third class wala. The credit card system. You have no money at all, but already you are given credit. Then if you don't pay on time, they will confiscate everything only of you. मैं तो कहता हूँ पैसे नहीं तो भूखे मरो, लेकिन don't take loans. क्रेडिट कार्ड इज टेकिंग क्रेडिट ओनली ना, लोन इतने टैक्स डालेंगे उस पे वगैरह करके. इसे बेवकूफी है कहा, जो पैसे नहीं है उससे तुम चीज कैसे खरीदोगे. They may offer it because they are cunning. They know you can't pay, then they will confiscate your other properties, etc. बैंक में अपने पैसे इन्वेस्ट करके इंटरेस्ट ले सकते हो, दैट इज ओके. और जो पैसे है ही नहीं है उसके लिए बैंक से तुम जो लोन लेते हो इसको क्रेडिट कार्ड कहते हैं. इट इज नॉट करेक्ट. You have to be very careful there. Therefore, salaries, income is more than the expenses. हमेशा ऐसा. This is called correct budgeting. आयस्ते विपुला कश्चित कश्चित कच्चित अल्पतरो व्ययः. दो बातें हो गई. Now the third one is बहुत बहुत crucial है बेटा. एक एक रुपया का हमें ख्याल रखना है. Where is it getting spent? तो here Rama says कि अपात्रेषु नते कच्चित कोशो गच्छति राघव. So to undeserving people, hope you are not wasting your kosha dhana. And who are the apatra? Basically, whom you invite for your entertainment. Bhoga. तो गायकों को, नाट्य करने वालों को बुला बुला कर एंजॉय करके throwing पैसे for them. This is अपात्र दान. In the same way, those who are गुंडा है, चोर है, निकम्मे है, उनको फंड्स सैंक्शन वगैरह करना इस अपात्र दान कहते. तो तुम्हारे खजाने का पैसा अपात्र को नहीं जाना. As much it is a sin if it doesn't reach to a patra, equally a sin it is if it reaches to an undeserving fellow. So that's how don't empty your खजाना. टाइम हो, एनर्जी हो, पैसा हो, ये तीनों चीजें, इवन माइंड. Undeserving people don't give and waste it. So one full line is used for that. Te kosha kachit apatreshu nagacchati raghava. Hopefully your wealth and koshagara treasury is not wasted for apatras. Oh, no, this is thought now, I need not repeat. पिछले 12 दिन से हर दिन कह रहा हूं मैं, है ना. The freebies that are given are apatra only. The entire reservation is apatra only. No, you can't waste money by giving free anything. Its concept is wrong. You are making the people lazy. आप फ्री दे दे के बाद में 5 साल बाद if you start collecting from, they won't give. It is absolutely wrong policy of government to give anything free. अब मूर्ख गवर्नमेंट तुम फ्री ले रहे हो इसलिए फ्रीडम दे रहा है तो खजाना भी कम होएगा. फ्री लेने के कारण यू विल बी इनकरिंग लॉट ऑफ सिन. Just like the reservation should not be taken by those who are taking, so to freebies also should be refused by the people. I don't want free. I am working. I work for 100 rupees. I take 100 only. Even if you give me 200, I don't want. Those are the higher, greater principles should be there in the hearts of all of us. You can't take free. You can't have reservation. Then only khazana of the country will grow. And India, na, that minority pampering wala job, they take crores of rupees from Indian temples and they give it for those people for yatras. इसको सुनकर तो इतना दुख होता है मुझे, भयंकर. हाउ डेयर यू डू इट बेवकूफ. यहाँ का पैसा लेकर उनको देना. दे आर शत्रु ओनली फॉर द देश. दे डोंट डू एनीथिंग फॉर द धर्म. सरासर गलत। तुम लोग ये सब वॉइस उठाकर ना न्याय दिलाना है सनातन धर्म को, देश को। इफ नॉट फेवर, एटलीस्ट डू द जस्टिस यार। टेरेबल इट इज, महापाप। अपात्र दान बहुत होता है इन अमेरिका, इन सॉरी इन पाकिस्तान ऐसा ही होता है। अपात्र दान, दे गिव होल मनी टू द टेररिस्ट, दैट्स व्हाई देयर कंट्री इज ऑलवेज बेगिंग ओनली। That is what. Apatreshu nate kachit kosho gacchati. Your treasury should not be wasted for undeserving people on the name of freebies or reservations or any other sanctions, etc. On the name of caste, etc. इनको इतने एकड़ जमीन दे दी, उसको दे दिया, अपात्र है. So the deserving only you must give. Okay. These are three things today. Keep on increasing your income. Keep minimum the expenses. Don't waste your treasury for the wrong people. ठीक है, आज इतना काफी है. टुमारो वी विल सी व्हाट इज द राइट वे ऑफ स्पेंडिंग मनी. सम ऑफ द एस्पेक्ट्स भगवान शेयर्स, विल सी दैम. देखो, एक राजा को सब जानना है कि नहीं. पूरा पात्र को दे दिया तो खजाना खाली है. सडनली युद्ध आ गया, यू हैव नो मनी फॉर फूड, यू हैव नो मनी टू बाय द वेपनरी एटसेट्रा. एनिमीज विल डिफीट यू. ये चीजें नॉट ओनली टू द किंग बट एवरी इंडिविजुअल ना. यू शुड अर्न मोर, स्पेंड लेस, डोंट मिस यूज. सबके लिए लागू है पॉइंट. थैंक यू. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ श्री अथर्ववेदांतर्गत प्रश्नोपनिषद शांति मंत्र. ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागंसस्तनूभिः विषेम देवहितं यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अतः द्वितीय प्रश्न. सो कल का हम दो श्लोक देख चुके हैं. देन द क्वेश्चन वाज, हु आर द देवतास हु होल्ड द बॉडी, हु इज एम्पावरिंग देम एंड हु इज ग्रेटेस्ट अमंग देम. सो द देवतास आर आकाश, वायु, अग्नि, आपा, पृथ्वी, वांग, मनस, चक्षु, श्रोत्र. देन व्हाट डिड दे डू? दे प्रकाश्य अभिवदन्ति. They just took the mic and said, Vayam etad bana, bana means sharira, avastabhya vidarya. It's we who are supporting this body. All the indriyas, devatas came and said. Then the mukhya prana comes and tells, no, 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 it's not because of you, but it is because of me. The whole body is functioning, including you. They don't listen to him. Then that mukhya prana tries to go out of body. Then they feel all of them also suffocated and getting died. Then they understand that, oh Lord, it is you only great. Our salutations to you. So all Adhisthana Devatas are mentioned who maintain the body. Also, the Mukhya Prana is told, which empowers all of them. These are the mantras. Today we'll do the sloka number 3 and 4. Tan Varishtha Prana Uvacha. Among them, the senior most, the Prana said, Kya kaha? Ma moham apadyata. I don't be deluded. Ahameva etat panchada atmanam pravivajya etat vanamashtabhya vidarayami. I am the one who divide myself into 5 pranas and I am supporting this body. They ashraddhana mamu. They did not believe. They didn't like that idea. They didn't understand it, accept it. Then he said, Saha abhimanat urdha utkramata iva. Then he felt little disturbed of his ego. Ego disturbed means he felt he's insulted. Then he said, I'll leave this body now. To urdhvam utkramata iva. He just like wanting to go away. Tasvir utkramati, when he was moving away, ata itare sarve eva utkramante. Suddenly all of them are also without effort, they were also being pulled out of the body. Then tasmincha pratishthamane, when they were brought, when he came back, sarve eva pratishtante, then they were coming back. Example is given. Tad yatha makshika madhukara rajanam utkrantam sarva eva utkramante. The queen or king bee, when it gets up from the beehive, all of them follow wherever it goes. Then when it comes back and sits, they also come sit. तद यथा मक्षिका मधुकर राजानाम उत्क्रामंतम सर्वावेव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठा माने सर्वैव प्रातिष्ठन्ते. एवं इन दिस वे वांग मनस चक्षु श्रोत्रम च. वांग मनस चक्षु श्रोत्र भी वो प्राण का जाते हुए जा रहे थे, प्राण का आने से आ रहे थे. ते प्रीता प्राणम स्तुन्वन्ति. Now they are so happy, they start doing the stuti of prana. Yes sir, it is you, because of you we are alive. That is the next shloka. So third and fourth today. Fourth is very big. Never mind, we chant. Now the third one. Tan varishtah prana uvacha. Tan varishtah prana uvacha. Ma mohamapadhyatha. Ma mohamapadhyatha. Ahameva etad bad. अहमेव एतत् पंचदा आत्मानं प्रविभज्य अहमेव एतत् पंचदा आत्मानं प्रविभज्य एतद् बाणमवष्टभ्य विधारयामि इति एतद् बाणमवष्टभ्य विधारयामि इति ते अश्रद्धाना बभूवुः ते अश्रद्धाना बभूवुः टुगेदर तान् वरिष्ठः प्राण उवाच मा मोहमापद्यत अतः अहमेव एतत् पंचदा आत्मानं प्रविभज्य एतद् बाणमवष्टभ्य विधारयामि इति ते अश्रद्धाना बभूवुः तान् वरिष्ठः प्राण उवाच मा मोहमापद्यथ अहमेव एतत् पंचधा आत्मानं प्रविभज्य एतद् बाणमवष्टभ्य विधारयामि इति ते अश्रद्धाना बभूवुः. I'm just telling you little meaning, but chanting I'm focusing on making it familiar to you about our great shastras of Shruti Smriti Purana इतिहास. मेरा यही काम है. ये सब शास्त्रों का टेस्ट आपको देखकर इसमें भुक्ति मुक्ति मार्ग इतना बढ़िया बता रहे आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दूं. Then it is in your interest, with your maturity intelligence, you study more and more, understand more and more, practice more and more, and grow more and more. ये तुम्हारे हाथ. Now fifth श्लोक हो गया. सिक्स्थ नहीं, थर्ड हो गया. फोर्थ. सह अभिमानात् ऊर्ध्वमुत्क्रमत इव सह अभिमानात् ऊर्ध्वमुत्क्रमत इव तस्मिन् उत्क्रामति अथ इतरे सर्वे एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिन् उत्क्रामत्यथेतरे सर्वे एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्व एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्व एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते तद्यथा मक्षिका मधुकरराजानाम् उत्क्रामन्तं तद्यथा मक्षिकाः मधुकरराजानमुत्क्रामन्तं सर्वा एव उत्क्रामन्ते सर्वा एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते एवं वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रं च एवं वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रं च ते प्रीताः प्राणं स्तुन्वन्ति ते प्रीताः प्राणं स्तुन्वन्ति. They're so happy they do the stuti of prana. Now सह विमानाद् उत्क्रमत इव तस्मिन् उत्क्रामति अथ इतरे सर्वे एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते तद्यथा मक्षिका मधुकरराजानाम् उत्क्रामन्तं सर्वा एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते एवं वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रं च ते प्रीताः प्राणं स्तुन्वन्ति. अगेन सो विमानाद् ऊर्ध्वमुत्क्रामत इव तस्मिन् उत्क्रामत्यथेतरे सर्वे एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्व एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते तद्यथा मक्षिका मधुकरराजानाम् उत्क्रान्तं सर्वा एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते एवं वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रं च ते प्रीताः प्राणं स्तुन्वन्ति. Done. Now both of them together. तान् वरिष्ठः प्राण उवाच मा मोहमापद्यथ अहमेव एतत् पंचदा आत्मानं प्रविभज्य एतद् बाणमवष्टभ्य विधारयामि इति ते अश्रद्धाना बभूवुः. सः अभिमानात् ऊर्ध्वमुत्क्रमत इव तस्मिन् उत्क्रामति अथ इतरे सर्वे एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वे एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते तद्यथा मक्षिका मधुकरराजानाम् उत्क्रामन्तं सर्वा एव उत्क्रामन्ते तस्मिंश्च प्रतिष्ठमाने सर्वा एव प्रातिष्ठन्ते एवं वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रं च ते प्रीताः प्राणं स्तुन्वन्ति. थैंक यू. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भयात् सज्जन शांति महाप्नया शांतमुच्येत वंदेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यनमोचेत् अस्तु मा सद्गमे तमस्मा ज्योतिर्गमे मृत्योर्मामृतंगमे. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमाते तत्सत् ब्रह्मानंद. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, पिपलाद भगवान की जय, समस्त षट शिष्यगण की जय, अतरण वेदांतर्गत प्रश्नोपनिषद की जय. बोलो भाई समसंतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. राम पार्वती मध्य हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जय अनुस्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे श्री यादव राजकी माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. बेटा See you.